How's everybody doing today? It's funny that it starts recording live even when people aren't here, so I have to introduce myself and talk, chat to y'all kind of to my own lonesome. And today I have Thanksgiving fragrances for y'all. This isn't a huge list. I didn't put a lot of thought into this. I just grabbed some fragrances and I really want to know what your scent of the day is. What fragrances are you wearing out there? What are you wearing to smell good this Thanksgiving? When I think of Thanksgiving, I think of cozy fragrances. I think of soft fragrances. Maybe fragrances that are a little bit more rich. Um, just fragrances that are just smooth. Sandalwood, of course, is gorgeous for that kind of thing. Slightly spiced fragrances can remind us of the holidays, of course. And I'm just going to share some with y'all. I have a number of really unique fragrances. Some of them are kind of unique. One of them is Byron's The Chronic. Have you heard about this one? This one was getting some hype a little bit not too long ago. It is a really nice, kind of sweet fragrance. Kind of has a caramel quality to it, but it's still light and kind of playful. I'm not sure what is used to make the fragrance have a little bit more of a freshness to it, but it's quite nice. It's kind of a simple fragrance. It reminds me of what was that one called? It was CH Man, the original one. It reminds me of that quite a bit. So it's nice. It's a nice smelling fragrance, but nothing overtly unique. It's kind of simple. I think it's quite unisex. I think it does have some vanilla in it. So if you're wanting a very simple, easy to wear, charming fragrance, Byron the Chronic is quite a nice thing. Let's jump to another one here. Let's see what I grabbed. This one is Hafez Gold. Hey, who's in the house? I saw somebody popped in. Have you heard of Hafez Gold? This fragrance is the closest fragrance I've ever smelled to butter. This fragrance is very smooth. I think it has a little bit of sandalwood to it. It has some sweetness. Um, Hafez Gold, I don't think it's getting enough talk like as it should in the fragrance community. For some reason, in the fragrance community, a lot of people look down on Alexandra, and I mean, some of their fragrances aren't the most complex, and the quality is decent for the price. It's not the price, even though you're buying a 50 mil, a smaller amount of fragrance for what you're getting. It's not the maybe the a great savings, I guess you would say, but they're good quality overall. And this is an original creation. This one, Hafez Gold. So I think it's really well done. It's just really easy to wear. This one is really unisex as well. If you're a lady out there and you wanted a buttery, smooth fragrance that's sweet and playful, this one's quite nice as well. It reminds me of the holidays. It's not exactly like a sugar cookie, but if you wanted a buttery sugar cookie or like a buttered sweet roll kind of fragrance, this has almost that kind of smell. So we're talking about Thanksgiving fragrances. Whoever's in the house, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Say hello. Russian Caravan Tea is the next one. This is a niche fragrance. This is by I think it's Water Parf. No, it's by CB. The rest of the name has kind of disappeared on me on this. I think it's a Lucky Scent sample. CB Hot Perfumes, I think it is. Anyways, search Russian Caravan Tea and you'll be able to find it. This one is a really charming fragrance. It doesn't smell like anything else out there like I've ever smelled before. It smells like a unique tea, almost like I want to say chamomile almost. It does have a unique floral aspect to it. And Russian Caravan, it does have a little bit of that furry, almost leather quality, but overall, it's mostly a tea fragrance. It has a little bit of a green aspect. It has a really nice, soft spiciness to it. Um, so if you wanted a really cozy fragrance that has a little bit of that almost Christmas tree pine vibe, it has the nice, soft spiciness to it. Um, it's just a little it's charming overall. I don't know what to say about it. Other than that, this would be a really nice fragrance for in front of the campfire. This is a real charmer of a fragrance. Russian Caravan Tea. Check it out if you haven't heard about it. I do feel like the almost LME pine like woods does have a tiny bit of sharpness, especially in the opening. That one's unisex too, but I do think that a guy would more likely like that fragrance. The next one I wanted to bring out. This isn't exactly a sweet, rich, buttery fragrance or gourmand, which I really do suggest for the holidays. This one is Armaf Niche Platinum. This one smells like Platinum Egoist. This one is getting harder to find. I think it smells as just as good quality, if not better, than Platinum Egoist. And for some reason, Platinum Egoist always does the job. It always smells classy and refined, but I find that it's very calming. It has a little bit of that lavender quality. It doesn't really have any of the greenness to me that other classic, almost fougere like fragrances can have. This one is quite a modern fougere like fragrance. And it does have sweetness. It does have a little bit of that sugary quality, but it's so classy and it doesn't smell juvenile. And this one, I think, is a really nice one. It, of course, is more affordable than Platinum Egoist, but Platinum Egoist is still a fantastic fragrance. I just find that this one has a little bit more body to it. It's a little bit more thick. Those are the dogs playing in the background, if y'all are wondering. Ethan says, Happy Thanksgiving. I'm a fan of your channel and taste. It's pretty unique. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate you. I like to smell original, and I would like it if more fragrance reviewers really talked about their own unique taste. I don't know if everybody really does like some of the same things or if they really do have similar taste. Or maybe they're just talking about really mass appealing fragrances and fragrances that people want to hear about that really, draws in people. Like if I did reviews of Dior Sauvage all the time and talked about Bleu de Chanel's, and if I talked about Aventus every other video, it really would help my channel. I know I do top 10 lists. I know some people really don't like that. But I do try to make them interesting. I do try to make them worthwhile. And people really do gravitate towards top 10 list. I actually thought about doing a top 10 Thanksgiving fragrance list today. But I didn't do it because some people just don't like that. And I wanted to chill out with y'all. So the next one is I heard Armaf Legacy is like Platinum Egoist too. I haven't tried that one, Ethan. I'm sure it's good if it does smell like Platinum Egoist. Platinum Egoist, just like Fahrenheit, is one of those classic fragrances that has stood the test of time. It's proven that it's a classy fragrance. It's proven that it's pretty much a masterpiece, and they've proven that they deserve to be recognized as a good fragrance. I think that this one captures that DNA and does it very well. I like that this one is a little bit more dense. It has a little bit more of a body, but it does have a little bit of sourness to it. This fragrance does have this unique, almost like fruity sour quality to it. So that might make this fragrance a little bit more of a niche fragrance. It might make it a little bit hard to wear, but I like it. And I think it's charming. I dare say I think I might like this one more than Platinum Egoist, but that's just my personal opinion, of course. But really nice fragrance. Have you checked that one out? What are you for the three people in the house? What's your scent of the day? What are you wearing? How you doing today? Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just talking about some Thanksgiving fragrances, real quick. I know everybody has somewhere to be, somewhere to go, with family, with shopping, of course. Shopping, everybody's going crazy for, the deals, the special, and Black Friday. I mean, I saw sales and I saw posts and everything going on yesterday. So before Thanksgiving, we got Black Friday. People used to talk about Black Friday, happened as soon as Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving Day, and then it was kept creeping up sooner and sooner. Now you got Black Friday before Thanksgiving. So I guess it's becoming sooner and sooner, just like Christmas. Maybe people are going to forget about Thanksgiving because Christmas and Black Friday seems to be getting everything, all the attention. Anyways, the next one I want to talk about is Happy Land Signature. Y'all know I was sent this fragrance. Of course, my opinions are my own. I've never been paid to share or talk about anything. But if you want a very charming fragrance with a little bit of an animalic twist, it smells like apple pie and dried blueberries to my nose. It's a very charming, classy fragrance. It's very sweet. This is very gourmand, but it stands up and it has strong performance. This stuff is pretty much beast mode. It really has really great performance, and people have really complimented me with this fragrance. People have always liked this fragrance on me. It smells like a refined, classy gentleman, but it's approachable. It's sweet. It has density to it. To my nose, I've really been on a kind of a patchouli kind of craze. I've been beginning to like the note a lot more. I feel like this one almost has a almost like a patchouli quality or a rum quality to it. It does smell a little bit boozy, but again, mostly you're getting an apple pie vibe with again some of that like dense, flour that kind of like baked goods. A little bit of nice cinnamon apple, a little bit of blueberry, um, and just sweet and resinous. Resins. That kind of thing, like the frankincense, that kind of vibe, and it has a tiny bit of animalic to it. So really nice fragrance, probably more for the gentleman and more for the gourmand lover, but really nice fragrance. Let's see here. The Centurion says, "Happy Thanksgiving, all." Yes, hello Centurion. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, my friend. Frab Trends by Mia is in the house. Fantastic reviewer as well. Both of them, Centurion and Fab Trends. Hello, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, my friend. I'm just wrapping this up. If you just stopped in, I mentioned that I thought that Russian Caravan Tea. I think that this is a fantastic holiday Thanksgiving fragrance. It has a unique greenness to it, some really nice, interesting, almost like fuzz to it, like a fuzzy, furry leather. It has a really nice tea quality to it. Russian Caravan Tea is a really good niche fragrance if you want, something unique, something quality. It has character to it, nice nuances. Russian Caravan Tea is a really nice holiday fragrance. I do feel like it has a little bit of greenness. The dogs are going crazy over there. But anyways, the green tea, or the green aspects to that, was really nice. I hope y'all forgive me for the dogs. I shared Byron the Chronic, really nice fragrance as well. Really sweet caramel kind of fragrance, but it's light and fresh. Um, Let me see here. And I shared Alexandra's. I shared this one real quick. This one is called Hafez Gold. It smells buttery. It smells charming. It smells a little bit resinous. It doesn't have a lot of complexity to it. It does lean on the gourmand side, but it's not overtly gourmand. Hope y'all forgive the dogs. Anyways, Hafez Gold is a nice fragrance. Let's see here. I talked about Happy Land Signature, of course. Here's the last one, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. Let me know what's your scent of the day. What are you wearing? Fab Trends says, I love the Chronic. Yes, I feel like it's very unisex. If you want a very charming fragrance, that dog's crazy. Yeah, the Chronic is a really good, charming, almost like light, fresh caramel fragrance. If you've ever wanted one of those. And it's not too expensive either for a niche fragrance. The next one is Mahariz. This one is definitely affordable, y'all. This one is 50 mils for about 50 bucks. Even cheaper, $40 sometimes if you can find it. This is a beautiful, beautiful cinnamon fragrance. It has some clove. It's a soft, spicy, ambery fragrance, but it's light and fresh and unique. The vanilla really stands out in a really good way in this fragrance. This is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. It's really been growing on me. Um, this one's again Mahariz by El Herbalario. It just smells like vanilla, spices. The clove is used really well in this fragrance. There's a musk to this fragrance. If you're a cinnamon lover, if you really love cinnamon for the holidays, I know a lot of people recognize and they like cinnamon in a fragrance for the smell and the holidays. Very charming. This one is, I think, one of the best cinnamon spiced fragrances if you want that kind of thing. It's very unisex too, with the vanilla and the dry down, but it's not uberly sweet for you guys out there. I think you could comfortably wear this one. I am, I do. I personally do like more traditional masculine fragrances a lot of the time, and I feel comfortable wearing this fragrance. So Mahariz by El Herbalario is fantastic. Um, really nice. Hiccup says, Happy Thanksgiving, of course. Ethan says, I'm thinking about Versace Oud Noir, Perry Ellis, Oud Black, Vanilla Absolute, El Occitan, Eau de Bois, or Azaro Pour Homme Intense. Too many choices. Yeah, those all sound really nice. I've heard really nice things about the Perry Ellis Oud Black, uh, Vanilla Absolute, or that Perry Ellis that black vanilla one. So check that one, sounds really nice. I'm sure it would be very charming. Vanilla, sweet fragrances, especially for the holidays, do very well. Tim says, "Sorry I missed most of your live feed. I'll go back and watch it." I appreciate that. Yeah, this is just a quick live video talking about Thanksgiving fragrances, chilling out with y'all real quick. I'm gonna, I think, go to my Instagram and do the same thing real quick. Just a real quick video. I know everybody is really busy and doesn't want a long video, but I do appreciate that, my friend. I really do appreciate you. Tim Great House says Herod, Burberry London, Armani Code Absolute. Everybody knows Burberry London. If you're a traditionally masculine guy, it doesn't perform the best. It's kind of an average performing fragrance. But that Burberry London is kind of hailed as one of the best holiday fragrances, and you got to check it out if you like those fragrances that have a little bit of classic spice and a little bit of classic green to the fragrance. Very good fragrance. I think Herod is super modern. I'm not sure if other people feel like that's seductive, so it might. I don't know. I like the vanilla in it. It might be really good for the holidays too. Anyways, thank y'all so much for being here today. I'm going to wrap this up. Let me know in the comment section below what's your scent of the day, what's your Thanksgiving fragrance, what are you going to be wearing this holiday season? With the cold and everything coming, and I think that these are some really nice options. I really do think that I just grabbed a few, and hope you like my content. Hope you like my videos. If you do, I mean, I have to say it because am trying to grow the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, tell a friend. So I'll see y'all next time. This is the Scentadar Fragrance Channel. Have a fantastic day. Have fun out there, my friends. Spend time with the family, eat some great food, and I'll see you next time. And watch Reflection Man. I see that at the end, Hit Cap. That's a really nice one. You're going to smell clean and fresh and just like pristine, man. And I'll see you, and bye. Yeah, thank you, Fab Trends. You're awesome. I appreciate you. And bye.